Okay, so I should be streaming. I'm not even sure what I have on this machine anymore, but I have headphones in, and let's try and get started with Rust again for like the 100th time. So I'm gonna listen to the. So hopefully I'm live. Let me actually just make sure I'm live. This is the last stream I'm doing for the day. Pretty tired in general. It's been a long, wonderful day. A long, wonderful Monday. Seems like we're live. And let's get started. I'm just gonna listen in, relay what seems relatively important, and I mean, hopefully, where are you? Yeah.
Welcome back to Let's Get Rusty, a show
Okay.
all about the Rust programming
Let's
language.
even
If that sounds
get
interesting to
subtitles
you,
on there.
go ahead and hover over that subscribe button and give it a nice big
I
hug.
already subscribed.
Today we're starting a new series where we're going chapter by chapter through the Rust
Chapter by
programming
chapter
language
through
book,
the Rust
also
book.
known as
I've done this
the
before
book.
for some of the
Now
books.
this is a great
I
free
always forget.
resource. I have the link in the description so you can follow along.
So
But
I'll
if you're
probably
anything
just
like me,
do this.
you prefer video tutorials over reading text.
do like
so if
video
that's you,
tutorials,
this will be a
so.
perfect complement to the book. With that, let's get started with chapter 1.
Chapter
All right,
1.
the first
I've done
step is
this like
to
5
actually
times.
install Rust. So I'm looking
Let's
at
see
the
if I have
Rust
it installed.
book. I'll scroll down here to the Linux and Mac.
I definitely should open the Rust book regardless, right? So, there's a cheat sheet, but let's just open the Rust book. And then there's a little spot where it says how to download Rust and how to make sure you already have Rust. Getting started. Okay. Let's see if we already have Rust. Rust C. Why are you being... It's being a butt. Anyways, okay, so we have some sort of Rust already downloaded. I'm assuming we could upgrade our Rust, but there you go. Rust update. Okay, so yeah, getting everything for that version. Perfect. It's making sure everything's downloaded. Perfect. It worked. Now let's go back to the video because I should probably just follow
OS
along.
section. I'm running Ubuntu, but if you're running macOS, this will work as well. All you have to do is copy this text,
Yep, copy and paste
paste
the
it into
text.
your terminal,
Make this
and
a bit
enter.
bigger.
And there you have it. You should see this text. Rust is installed. Now, if you're on Windows, the installation steps are a little bit different, but you can go to the book, and it should be fairly simple to install as well. Rust is now installed, but we also want to install a Rust language server. So if you want things like code completion, go to definition, and refactoring abilities, this is something you're going to want to install.
I want all that. So I don't even think I have VS Code downloaded here. If I type in code, nothing happens. Sudo snap install code. I don't even think it'll work that easily, but let's try it. Sudo snap install code. I'm just doing random stuff on my computer. Never do what I do. Let's see if this works. I don't think it'll work. No! 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 No way. No way, Jose. I'm just going to go here. I'm going to type in VS Code. I have not started this up on this machine yet, so we're going to download this thing, and then when it's done, we're going to like click open file. What? Software inst... Oh, you know what? I might be silly, because maybe we can just go to like... I feel like I should just click like software installer. Software install. I probably shouldn't, right? I should probably just go to... Where is it? See, I feel like Ubuntu software, and then I always forget this thing exists. I'm used to using like the server version of Ubuntu. But I think I can just type in like VS Code, man. And it should give me... Yeah, look at that. The first one, install. So like, I don't have to do all this other, like, yeah. That's wrong. Yeah. There we go. So that should download VS Code, pretty straightforward. I don't know what I was downloading here, but I'm just gonna like not install it. This is, you know, my like research machine, and so I do a lot of random things, just like learning by doing, I guess. And so yeah, I generally say don't copy me per se, because I'm always doing things are a bit too random maybe to copy. Let's see. VS Code, it's saying it's here. It's a nice little snap. Why it's being a butt to find it again. I should be able to just use it, but maybe in the terminal I have to actually type out code. There we go. Now I can open up code. Various use cases of this would have probably worked, but let's go back to the video.
I happen to be using Visual Studio Code. If you're using the same thing, then you can click the Extensions tab, type in Rust. And the first thing you'll see is the official Rust programming language.
I guess I have
extension.
that.
This is going to be deprecated, so
it's
go
deprecated.
to the second one, which is called
Rust Analyzer. Install.
Install this one.
Any others?
The next step is to actually write a Hello World program. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new directory called Hello World.
Right here? I don't want to create it right here. What do I have in here? Desktop, downloads, near core. Let's make a directory called Rusty. That's kind of cute. I'm always rusty in Rust. Let's go into the Rusty directory. And sure. Let's just call it Hello World then. Underscore. That's weird. I don't know how I feel about you. Underscoring everything. What do they do in the book? Come on, there's no way in the book they underscore it, right? Yeah, it just says do Hello World. Oh. Yeah. Fine. I'll underscore you. Rust underscores things. I always forgot. I thought Rust did it like a dash, but I lied. Rust underscores things, so. Hello World. I think we're just...
And I'll CD into it. Then open it in VS Code. Now in this Hello World directory, I'm going to create a new file called main.rs. You might get this pop-up here.
Okay, is this opening it in... No.
That says...
Why didn't it... Oh, code dot. My butt. Code dot. Open this file in code. There we go. Trust authors. Yes, I trust the authors. I guess. I wrote it. I wrote it, man. Let's see.
The language server for Rust is not yet installed, so go ahead and download that if you get prompted.
Okay, so I opened the code. Oh, I'm using VS. I always forget I'm using VS Code. I'm so not used to using it. Okay, I'm using VS Code. That's cool. Let's close this getting started thing. Let's open this. When did he make main.rs? I didn't see him make main.rs.
You might agree. I'm going to create a new file called
Oh, he created main.rs right here. Man. Oops. He did it right here. Clicking this one, I think. That's a folder. That's a file. Main.rs. I'm probably gonna stop this video soon. Honestly, this is meant to just be like very basic intro video, but I guess this
you might get this
already it.
pop up here that says the language server for Rust is not yet installed. So go ahead and download that if you get prompted.
Wait, Rust Analyzer failed to discover workspace. That's annoying. On my screen, I'm getting that. I don't know why. Sourced Rust Analyzer. Manage extension. Not giving me any settings. For now, we'll just keep going.
You might see this Rust Analyzer failed to discover workspace.
I did see that. Yeah.
Error, and this is just because we're not using Cargo at the moment, so you can ignore that.
Makes sense.
Alright, so now let's actually write our first Rust program. So
write
we're
it.
gonna type in fn main. This is the main function that will execute when your program starts.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do
main.
print
I can't
line.
even see what it's saying.
This is a macro which we'll learn about later. And you can type in whatever you want.
I just can't see.
Usually you'll do hello world, but I'm just gonna do let's get Rust.
Okay, let's fix this. And how do you fix the zoom of do? That fixes somewhat, but not enough. Then I don't get enough of my screen. Hey. Doesn't seem like an efficient way to... I could just like copy over his screen. Like, we don't need to see. Whoops. No, you stay there. It still seems kind of small, doesn't it?
Don't forget the semicolon. Save your work. And then we're going to go over to our terminal and type in Rust C.
Okay, you need to chill. You need to let me catch up with this, not being able to see nothing business. Why are you doing that? Oh. It's double quotes then? Must be. Let's get crusty. Okay, no, I should be normal, right? Yeah, colenas, and it should be good.
Main.rs
Where's autosave?
to actually compile the program.
Autosave. And I should open up a terminal.
So Rust C wasn't able to be found because after installing Rust, I didn't reload my terminal.
Wait, so what does it want me to do? What does it do?
So there wasn't a...
Rust C main RS.
Okay, so Rust
Down
C
here,
wasn't able to be
Rust
found because
C
after installing Rust, I didn't
main.rs.
reload my terminal, so the paths weren't updated.
So that's just me doing something wrong, which is like often, right? So it's saying that when I did this thing, it wants quotations. Oh, I didn't do that after main. That's funny. Okay. Now we should be good. And it should print out, let's get rusty. Right? Why is it? Oh, aborting due to No, it should have saved. What do you mean? What? Oh no. New terminal. Oh, dude, this is weird. No, put the terminal down here. Why are you... That's weird. What? Okay. I don't know what main is.
I opened up a new...
Let's go back to the terminal. What's happening here? No, I want to see my terminal. Terminal, only thing that makes sense to me. What's here? Oh, see? Oh, because main is what I actually did. Rust C main RS fn main print ln. Let's get rusty. Nope, doesn't like us.
Terminal here now should work, so let's do the same thing. Rust C main.rs. Great, it compiled. You can see here that we have a
it compiled it. All it did was compile it. See,
and now
there's so much I forget Rust. See?
Great, you've written your first program in Rust. Now you can update your resume.
Oh. Okay, there you go. Wow, I need to use cargo. This is...
And start applying for jobs.
Cool. We did it. We did all the good stuff.
I'm just kidding. There are no jobs in Rust. We'll get there though. We'll get there. Okay, so having one main.rs file works great for our little Hello World program, but in the real world, we're going to have
Okay,
projects
what's
with
next?
multiple files with dependencies, and we need something to handle that. Luckily, Rust comes with a build system and package
Ooh,
manager
yeah.
called
Cargo.
Now,
That
this is
makes
a pain
everything
point with
so much
other
easier.
low-level programming languages, but luckily for us, Rust just has it built in. So let's
Thank you,
check that
Rust.
we have
We
Cargo
appreciate it.
installed. To do that, you can simply go to your terminal and type in cargo -- version. Okay, great. We see that we have version
Cool.
1.49.0 installed.
1.64.
Now let's create a Hello World project using Cargo. To do that, we'll type in cargo new and then hello
new
_ cargo. Okay, great. Cargo has created a new package for us, which we could see in VS Code. Now it has a few different things.
Let's
First,
go back
we
to
have
VS
cargo.toml.
Code.
This is the configuration file for our package.
Yes.
And you can see we have some information such as
Fun
the
stuff.
name, version, and so forth.
Oh,
and then we have this section for dependencies. Currently, we don't have any dependencies, but if we did, they would be listed here. If you're coming from the web world, this is essentially package.json. We also have get ignored, and that's because Cargo automatically initializes a Git repo for our project. Now you could use a different source control system by specifying it when you're creating a new project, but by default we get a Git repository. And then finally we have this source folder which contains our actual code. You can see the main.rs file is automatically generated for us with the Hello World program. Alright, now let's actually build our Cargo project. I'll cd into our new Hello Cargo directory, and instead of running Rust C, we're going to run cargo build.
Cargo builds. Okay. Are we still in the Hello World? Yep. Cargo builds. What? Could not find cargo.tom. It's right there, my guy. Where are we? Oh, cd hello cargo, and then cargo builds. Finished building, great job. And now we have another like src. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Now this produced a new file called cargo.lock. That is a file that specifies our exact dependencies. It's sparse right now because we don't have any, but we also have this target directory which includes this debug directory which has our actual executable along with a bunch of other stuff. Now in order to run our program, all we have to do is go cargo run.
Oh yes.
And you can see here,
so much simpler.
Hello World is printed.
Hello
there are
world.
also a bunch of other commands. You can go cargo -- help to see them. One useful one is cargo check, which will check your program for errors without actually producing an executable. And you might want to do this because it's a lot faster than
I didn't realize I
and there
could
you
do
have
cargo
it, chapter
check.
1 of the Rust book.
That's
complete.
helpful.
If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button.
You know
if you
what?
want to follow
I did
this
like
series,
that video.
subscribe and
I
hit the
will follow the
notification bell
series.
so you can get notified when the next video comes out on chapter 2.
Awesome.
I'll see you in the next one.
So honestly, that's what I plan to do. Hopefully once a day for the next little while. Just come on and stream, I guess, before 5 p.m. Just make sure, the biggest thing with me and Rust is that I just don't stick with it every day. I'll go through the Rust book, the first 5, 6, 7, 8 chapters. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is pretty straightforward. And then I'll just stop. I won't read it anymore. I won't go through it. I won't use it. So pretty much now that I have a use case to use Rust for, I at least want to make sure I can get through. I mean, there's 44 videos here. So, the guessing game in Rust, I've already done it before. It's relatively straightforward. Most of these videos are 15, 20 minutes long, 25 minutes. Some of them, I'm assuming, will get a bit. Actually, no, they're all kind of staying really short. Under 25 minutes long. So I think I'm just going to go through one of these videos every day, I guess Monday to Friday at least. So this, by the end of the week, I should be, let's see where I should be. There you go. Structs in Rust. Very fun. And yeah, that's about it. Obviously now I have, the VS Code set up. I have my, Cargo and Rust, I'm on the right versions and everything. And yeah, so between spending my, mornings going through internet layers and how the internet works, spending my afternoons kind of going over kind of the Rust book in general, getting more acclimated with Rust, and then spending like the day between that kind of on with various other projects. But yeah, hopefully that was interesting for anyone who wants to follow along with me going through Rust. Please feel free to leave comments on my video, drop into our Discord, ask any questions you'd like why am I learning Rust? Because I want to start implementing cryptography using Rust to support Web3 based blockchains, I guess. But yeah, hopefully that's helpful, and I'm out for now.